Storm Track 12 meteorologist Les Still here with you on our Veterans Day. Got to say a big thank you to all the veterans, both past and those that are currently serving in the armed forces right now. Again, we all know the sayings, freedom isn't free, some gave all, but all gave some. Again, thank you for all your service that you do to the country and keeping me free. Looks like Mother Nature is going to cooperate with a fairly nice day for us here in Eastern Carolina. Take a look at what we're going to be tracking. An okay day today. A little bit cooler than yesterday, yes. Still plenty of sunshine around, though. Temperature's about 10 degrees cooler than the 70s we topped out at yesterday. But the coldest air of the season is going to be headed our way as we go on in through the next 36 hours here. Temperatures will actually drop by the afternoon and evening hours tomorrow. And we are going to also be looking at highs only into the 40s by the time we hit Wednesday. Now, put this in perspective. Average daytime highs in January are into the mid-50s. So we're going to be colder than average temperatures in January as we go in through Wednesday. There is the potential, maybe, as late tomorrow evening and tomorrow night, as the front does come in, we could see a flurry or two fly around. That's pretty much going to be about it, though. The atmosphere is fairly dry and really not expecting a whole lot of moisture with this system. For our Veterans Day today, though, sunny, cooler, temperatures upper 50s and low 60s. Again, still not all that bad. Partly cloudy skies at worst overnight tonight. Very similar to this morning, talking about mid-30s across the inland spots to mid to upper 40s at the beaches. Now, tomorrow is the transition day. Sunshine for the morning hours. So if you've got plans up till noontime, you're fine. It's the afternoon that is really going to start to see things change as that cold air does come on in. North of, say, Kenansville, New Bern, and Oriental, we may be looking at temperatures only into the low to mid-50s for high temperatures before we start dropping through the 40s by the afternoon hours. South of that, a little bit more sunshine early on. We may make mid to upper 50s. But again, it really kind of depends on just how quickly the cold air comes in. And we'll also be looking at some cloud cover around for the afternoon hours tomorrow, making it variably cloudy. Here's where that air is coming from. And we started tracking this last week as it was making its way down from Siberia. It has now made its way in through southern Canada right now, coming into the northern plains. And, in fact, look at the Dakotas. As of this morning, below zero up there. So that cold air is charging southbound. And the reason it's going to be given away to get here has to do with the jet stream. You can take a look at this deep trough that's going to dig itself out. Again, here's the coldest air at 850 millibars. This is up around 5,000 feet. And you can watch. Now, the upper level low itself remains off over here, but this is going to be rotating on through, and that is going to give us a charge of some of the coldest air thus far this season we've seen. Notice by Tuesday morning, it's on the west side of the mountains, and then by Tuesday afternoon, it comes eastbound here. It's another short, sharp, cold shot for us, but it is definitely going to be felt as feeling almost kind of like winter time here as we go in through the day on Wednesday with gusty, blustery winds tomorrow afternoon and at least into the first part of Wednesday. And then we do look for it to kind of moderate as another weak high pressure slides in here. Notice the next trough digging in, it doesn't quite have the Arctic air in with it, and we are going to be looking for warmer temperatures eventually getting back in here ahead of the next front. Also, the problem is going to be, though, by somewhat Saturday, more so Sunday, we're going to start to pick up some moisture from thunderstorm action in the Gulf of Mexico, and that's going to come northbound here, potentially giving us a little bit more cloud cover as we do progress on through the second half of the weekend here. But at least for today, no problems. It's as we do head on in through Wednesday that trough digs out over the east here. In fact, let's track it here for you with Future Track. Weak high pressure is over us today. Front makes its way at least to the mountains as we head on through tonight. And then for tomorrow, it sweeps its way on through with the high pressure sliding in behind it. That's going to give us that direct discharge of Arctic air coming into the neighborhood here. So let's track the temperatures. Upper 50s, low 60s for the day today. Again, still cooler than yesterday, but not bad. Overnight tonight, some 30s showing up again across the inland spots, but it's tomorrow. Daytime highs potentially in the late morning, early afternoon hours, and then temperatures falling from there into the 40s by the late afternoon, especially across the northern counties, and shortly after sunset, you're going to be below freezing. And then we do look for that cold, blustery conditions to persist in here for Wednesday. we do start to moderate, but it does look like Thursday morning going to be the coldest morning, some mid to upper 20s across the inland areas, looking at potentially even near or below freezing at the beaches and close to water. So keep that in mind. Clear skies, light winds only get us into the low 50s for highs in here on Thursday. Then eventually we start to moderate temperatures as we do head on into the upcoming weekend, getting back closer to 70, but trade-off's going to be maybe a little bit more cloud cover around. Have yourself a good Veterans Day. Again, get out and enjoy all the free activities that are planned for you if you are a veteran. We'll talk to you tomorrow on Tuesday when the Arctic air will be arriving. I'm Storm Track 12 meteorologist Les Still.